Now, US President Donald Trump has confirmed that American forces, in coordination with Israel, has launched precision airstrikes on Iran's nuclear sites at Fordow, Natanz and Isfahan. Now, in its first official response, Iran's foreign minister said that the country reserves all options to defend its sovereignty and people. Now, soon after Iran launched a missile barrage at Israel, and sirens have sounded in Tel Aviv, and Israel responded by closing its airspace. Now, Iran has downplayed the damage, especially to the Fordow facility, rejecting Trump's claim that the strike obliterated the sites. Now, Supreme Leader Khamenei is reportedly in a bunker with communications cut off amid the fear of assassination, and Iran claims to have targeted Ben Gurion Airport and other sites in Israel. Now, meanwhile, Iraq has warned the US strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities threaten to peace and stability in the Middle East, expressing deep concerns and strong condemnation of the attack. Now, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer urged Iran to return to negotiations, calling its nuclear program a grave threat and backing US action to prevent further escalation. Let's listen into the reactions that are coming in.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz and Isfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith.
I'm now joined by CNN News 18's Akansha Swaroop, who is going to take us through the sites that has been attacked in Iraq. Over to you, Iran. Over to you, Akansha.
Right. Sharin, important to highlight these three facilities which are the most critical when it comes to Iran's nuclear enrichment program. You're looking at Fordow. This is the most secretive one. So far, Israel was only able to gain information when they had stolen intelligence documents of Iran to gain more information about Fordow. Why is it so secretive? It's because it's buried deep inside, up to 80 meters inside a group of mountains. That's where the Fordow site is, and this is particularly the site for which Israel required US assistance. They have constantly been maintaining, consistently been maintaining that we do not want any US occupation. We want US military assistance, which is when the United States helped Israel with their bunker busters. And so the prime motive or the reason for today's airstrikes coming from the United States was Fordow. How much of a damage has been done is very critical to answer, because remember, Iran maintains that they had shifted their nuclear material out of this entire site. Let's come to Natanz. Now, this is again a very critical site that you are looking at because it's known to be full size in nature. It's also, as far as Natanz is concerned, it's south of the capital of Tehran. As you can see, it's used to develop and assemble centrifuges for uranium enrichment, and it is the nuclear facility which is housing a very key technology that actually turns uranium into nuclear fuel. So Natanz, of course, is a very key one. Remember, Israel had also targeted Natanz on day one when the airstrikes began. Let's talk about Isfahan. Why is Isfahan so critical? Because Isfahan is the nuclear facility that actually houses research for Iran's nuclear enrichment program. So you're looking at three very critical facilities. There's also Bushehr, which was not targeted by the United States. Why was it not targeted? Because in fact, Iran maintains that Bushehr is being used by Iran for commercial purposes. No nuclear enrichment or any kind of research work is conducted in Bushehr. So perhaps that's one reason why the United States spared Bushehr. But if you're looking at Fordow, Natanz, Isfahan, these are the three critical facilities which were targeted by US.
Many thanks, Akansha, for getting us all those details.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC TV 18. Now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.